keep it real, they keep it moving, you keep it still. You reach, they teach, and you'll reach it still. Live and facts on the break above the rim. Fan base loud as Westbrook thundering. Tight grip on the game, do not fumble in into the new views who stumbled in. Welcome the best analysts on the tube. You're watching the sports podcast by that dude. Mic drop.
Yo, what's going on? You know what time it is. That dude, #1 sports show in America, baby. Say it.
Yes, sir. #1.
No doubt about it.
Check the stats.
Hey, this is my boy Rodney Bonton. I'm John Fontaine, better known as That Dude. And you know what? We're on a little break, but welcome back. We're going YouTube Live and FaceTime Live at the same time. So if you see in the green screen, which if you're on FaceTime, I know you see it,
Facebook.
And you want to see the studio production, click on the link on my Facebook page and join in.
That's a lot of lives at one time.
Got a lot of lives at one time. Keep it live.
Uh-oh.
Speaking of that,
yo,
man, it's like 115 in the Valley, kid.
Okay, my question to you is, why you got a suit on then?
I look good. You know, he can't keep it down, baby. He can't keep it down, baby. Suit in the booty. That's how I get down. You know me, kid.
Man, all right.
This is a professional show. And I paid my bill, so the AC's on. I got it on 82, so we should be good.
Oh, man, this is going to be a short show. We're going to tell you that right now.
Again, welcome back, man. You know, like I said, we've been on hiatus for a little bit, a little traveling, doing this, and that. We come back together.
Yep.
And we already talked about the NBA Finals results. Shout out to Golden State for winning the title.
One more again.
Durant for getting the chip, no doubt.
And he got that.
He got the chip. So we don't need to go back into that.
Right.
But what we're going to talk about is the NBA draft. Talk about a little football. Boy, Carr.
Man, he's rich now.
He's rich.
That's a heck of a raise.
Raiders on the come up, baby.
Well, I hope so.
They're 125 million. But we get to that later. So what we really want to start with is the NBA draft. Not really any surprises, so to speak.
What about Tatum over Jackson? I think that was a little surprise. And I think Danny Ainge was really pissed at him. He was like, you know what? You want to work out? Bet.
Yeah, but
that was like a grudge pick.
For me, it was A or B. I like the Tatum pick because offensively he's there.
Right, but defensively he's not as good as Jackson.
He's not. But Boston played, as a team, they're a good defensive team.
Right, so what is
So they can bring some of those things out of Tatum, and I think they wanted more one-on-one scoring. They need somebody to step in right away and be able to put up some buckets and create for himself. Because if you watch Boston, nobody on their team could create anything other than Isaiah.
Yeah.
So at least with Tatum, who has a mid-range game and can take you off the dribble, I think that might have been a selling point for them. But before we go there, let's go with your boy Fultz being #1.
He's been #1 for the last
been #1.
3 months.
You got a problem with him at all?
No, I think he fits well in Philly because Simmons is not a scorer.
Right.
He's a facilitator.
Right.
Embiid can get you 2 down low.
Right.
So who's going to score for you on the outside? Who else he can create a shot?
Right.
I think he'll be okay. I don't think he'll be Rookie of the Year or anything, but it's a good solid pick for
Well,
Philly.
it's hard to be Rookie of the Year because Simmons is also Rookie this year because he didn't play last year.
But he won't be Rookie.
So, but they're going to cancel each other out.
Right.
I like the pick for the simple fact that you can still have Simmons as your facilitator, and then you got the scoring outside with Fultz.
Right.
Because he's not a traditional point guard, he's more of a scorer.
He's a scorer.
And Simmons can still do his thing.
He's going to run.
And I think that's why they went towards him and not Ball, because then you have 2 players, Ball and Simmons, who wants the offense to go through them.
But is that a bad thing to have 2 facilitators?
It's a bad thing when you got a guy who plays in his own way, kind of like Magic, where everything goes through him. So when you have 2 players in that same mode, that same mindset, 1, you're not going to be aggressive.
Right.
All right. 2, whose team is it? Who's it run through? You don't want those dynamics to happen, especially with this young team, because this young team can't really handle that emotionally.
Not yet. Yeah.
Not yet. So I do like the pick for them. There's questions, is he unproven? Between him and Simmons, neither of his teams made the NCAA playoffs and all that NCAA,
Who cares?
64, exactly.
Haters,
man.
These are one-on-one
Haters, 18-year-olds, they haters. I mean, just hating.
I don't think people realize these kids are 17 and 18 years old.
9 of the 10 first picks, 9 of the 10 picks were freshmen.
So none of them were 20.
None of them.
Like,
now your boy Dave.
he's been already
I got
going
hey
in.
Dave, I'm gonna come to you because he's talking about the Lakers and they're coming up next.
Yo, he's been going in.
He's
for the
been
last-
going in on Magic and everybody.
That's okay. I took it. He's no longer a Laker fan carrying card. He can't have no card, the Laker fan card no more.
Well, David said none of these players are like Magic. You're right. I'm not comparing them to Magic.
no.
I'm just saying that both of them, in terms of Ball and Simmons, want the ball to go through them.
Well, Ball.
There's only one Magic.
You got that right.
There's only one Magic,
you
and
got that
I'm not talking about Orlando. All right,
I'm talking
let it be
about
known.
the real one.
So since we this segue, David, Lakers, Lakers are number 2 pick up Ball.
I like what they've done. Period.
Yeah. Join in, Dave, because I was going back and forth with Dave on this one.
Yeah, but I like the Ball pick. Nobody was really surprised, especially since when they traded D'Angelo Russell. You knew that was the pick.
Yes.
You knew that was the pick. You
Yes.
knew, what other point guard are you gonna pick? So you knew that was the pick. So I like the way he fits. Mm-hmm. I mean, what was their record this year? 26 and some 28.
You're being kind, but go ahead.
Yeah. So he might get him just with that pick and his ball movement and the way he can play, an extra 3 to 4 wins.
No, you get him more than that.
I'm being
Because this is right.
I'm lowballing it.
He won't give them more than that. I love the Lopez pickup.
Thank you.
They went out on me saying, what is Magic doing? Here's what he did. He freed up 40-something million, 45 million, I think, somewhere in there, in cap space by getting rid
Of Moscow.
of Moskov and Russell, because you had to sign Russell to extend him. It's time for his contract to come up next year. I thought it was a smart move. Lopez is on the books for 1 year.
Yep.
You rented him for 1 year. He's gone. That's another $20 million off the books. So you can still go out and get 2 players, George and somebody else to come to Lakerland.
Yeah, and I don't think he said he should have kept Russell, put him at the 2.
Russell's not a 2.
He's not a 2.
Between the 2 of them, they can't check you.
And Jordan Clarkson is a better 2.
He's a better
now
2.
he moves into the starting lineup.
Right.
Play him with Ball. You got length. You got 6'7", 6'6". Now at the 3, you got Luol Deng. Okay, at least he tries to play defense. He's old, but he tries to play defense. You got Randall.
Right.
You got Lopez. You got some.
They're not done because Randall and some others might be on the chopping
Right.
block as well.
But Larry
I don't
Nance,
trust Russell at the 2 for this reason. I think Russell is a good player. He is a young player.
He's okay.
But I think he's better suited for the 1, being that large 1. Because at the 2, he can't defend the 2 in the league. He doesn't necessarily create the shots, or better yet, he can't come off the pick and just hit the J's in your face. He likes to handle the ball,
Right.
dribble a little bit, come off the pick and roll. I'm not looking for that, my 2. My 2 is all about buckets, period. Your 2 guard is all about buckets. It ain't all about, hey, isolate me here and do this and pick up. Buckets. Russell's not buckets. So I think they were done with Russell because of what took place. I do like Russell. But I think the Lakers organization was just kind of done with it. And I did not appreciate what Magic said, but that's coming up and not that dude, so stay tuned for that. No doubt about it. But I like the move. I like what they're doing with Lopez. I think Ball's going to be good for them. Who is the last point guard that you can remember, listen to this day, coming out the draft, who only wants to facilitate, make everybody better, versus look to score first?
Magic. No. Facilitate, make everybody better. Probably Kidd.
Jason Kidd's probably the last one.
Yeah.
I say Chris Paul.
Yeah,
Chris Paul was after Jason Kidd. That's Chris Paul game
Chris
too.
Paul, yeah.
So this type of point
But
guard,
he pounds the ball and tries to make
yes,
it. Like, he don't push it.
Whereas Ball, he gets it out of his hand quick
Yeah.
and get it to the right spot. So this is something different at the point guard because you don't get a lot of these type of point guards in the league. So you got to embrace it. And unlike Chris Paul, which I'm definitely going to get on later, he doesn't pound the rock.
He pounds Chris Paul wrong.
He pounds the rock, man. I'm tired of Chris Paul.
Instead of people comparing Ball to Magic, I think they should compare him more to Jason Kidd.
That's a fair comparison.
Like, he plays a lot like
He plays a
people
lot
don't
like
remember,
Jason
like
Kidd.
Jason Kidd.
Yeah.
He would catch it, boom,
Gone.
He's gone, man. Like,
That's a better comparison than Magic by far.
way better.
That's a better
Like, you
comparison.
can't
So I like
do
that.
Magic.
So the Celtics took Jason Tatum, and we kind of talked about it earlier. Rodney alluded to the fact that he thought they were going to take Josh Jackson. Either one was a fit. I just thought Tatum, based on what Boston needs, another scorer.
Right.
I think it was a good pick for them. But I love Jackson. I'm big. If you can play both ends of the court, kind of like Kawhi, I got nothing but love for you.
He reminds me a lot of Kawhi. He's probably the closest to Kawhi because he plays defense.
I agree with that.
He plays defense.
I agree with that.
And when Kawhi came in, his offensive game wasn't that good either. So then next thing you know, he started working on it a little bit.
You got a shout out from your son.
Hey, what's up? What's up, boy? And then I look at Kawhi now. I can see that for Josh Jackson.
Yes.
Especially playing with my dude, the sharpshooter out here that we got.
Booker. Hey, Phoenix.
Booker gave you 70 in a game.
Yeah.
And you know he's 20.
Yeah.
Like,
They got something good going out there as well. I think they need to make a trade. There's been talk of DeAndre Jordan coming out there, but I think Phoenix denied it.
They denied it.
Because they wanted Booker.
Right.
I'm not giving up Booker.
You're not giving
DeAndre
up
Jordan. Stop it. Stop it.
And they was gonna give up what's his
it.
name?
Chris.
Yeah. So I like what Phoenix is doing. They're young, they're athletic.
Mm-hmm.
They won't do nothing.
No.
But
No.
I may go see them this year.
Yeah. And what's going to happen because of Jackson, he brings a defensive intensity that hopefully the other players of the Clippers would kind of gravitate towards.
Right.
Because Bledsoe plays great defense, ball on defense, not necessarily great team defense with Bledsoe. And maybe because he doesn't play on a team that's good defensively, so that makes it kind of hard. But I like what Jackson's going to bring to the table.
I don't think Bledsoe's gonna end up being with the team.
He will not be. I don't think he's going to be there either. There's always been talks to package him up to send him somewhere. So there's talking Cleveland and some other places.
Can I say something about the Lakers though?
Go ahead.
I think the Lakers are gonna get a big man go with George Paul, because they're gonna get George Paul. Mm-hmm. So I do think they're gonna get a big man, and he plays in New Orleans.
Davis?
No.
Oh,
The
Boogie.
other one. I think he.
Hey, don't be surprised.
Yeah, I think that's
Because in his mind, think about this. In his mind, I'm never going to be the alpha playing with Davis.
ever. But I can go there.
He can go
be
there
the big dog.
and be the man.
Right.
So we kind of going back to like Shaq in the middle. I'm not equating Boogie as Shaq, but he's the most dominant back to the basket center in the league by far.
Right.
Just got to get this right. But I think Magic can take care of that.
Take care of that.
I mean, one thing about Boogie, he has to respect you.
Yep.
Just like he respected Calipari.
Yep.
He'll respect Magic.
He did anything
Yes.
Calipari told him to do. Sit down. Yes, sir.
With him, it's all about respect. And I
Right.
think that would be a great fit to come out to LA, without a doubt. So Rodney said it first. So Phoenix took Josh Jackson. Great pickup for them.
Right.
Kings got DeAndre Fox. I like DeAndre Fox,
But he's going to Sacramento.
but he's going to Sacramento. I mean, if that's not the armpit of NBA franchises, all right, I can talk about the Brooklyn Nets.
It's close. It's
close.
the other armpit. You got two armpits.
Two arms, so there you go.
But can I say something? He's going to be probably the rookie of the year.
It's got a good chance. I like the kid Zach Collins out of the Gonzaga.
I don't even like that kid. I don't like that kid. He didn't do nothing at Gonzaga.
He didn't play the year,
Right.
but he was balling.
He did okay.
But here's the deal with him.
He didn't even start.
Here's the deal with him. He did 6'10",
He got upside.
put the ball on the floor and can shoot.
Bro.
Where's the league going to?
I understand.
They're big men
Big man
out on the
shoot,
wing,
big man
shooting,
shoot.
put
I
the
get
ball
it.
on the floor. So he took a shot in the dark. He took a shot in the dark.
He's so slow.
Well, it's 10th pick, so he
He's
said,
so
hey,
slow,
I'm not going to
man.
tell you he's going to be an all-star. I think he's going to just be a role player in the NBA. And if I got a role player coming in off the bench who can hit threes, stretch the offense, I'm all right with that.
At the 10th pick?
Everybody who gets picked in the first round don't end up starting in the NBA.
No, but
I don't think he's going to be a starter either.
Okay, so
He might start for them because it's Sacramento.
Okay, so I'm saying this: they're gonna be right back in the lottery again next year, picking number 1 probably.
My girl AT.
Here comes this part of the show.
No, I'm not going to do that, kid. I'm not going to do
Okay.
that. She said, can go back to Jackson talking about his first pitch with the Diamondbacks. Did you see
was
that?
horrible. Yeah, they had the rookies come out, and the dude threw it so far right, bro. It was ridiculous. I don't understand how the ball slips out your hand.
Come on. First of all,
You weren't doing nothing.
you're in front of 30,000.
It's right there.
I understand that. But a lot of people don't know this. And I hate to say this, Josh, man, I don't like putting your business in the street. But he has a cock eye. So he probably thought the plate was over here.
It was bad, man. It was bad. We know why you play basketball.
Yeah. It was horrible. We're going to get to Klay Thompson, too. Yeah. So the Magic take Jonathan Isaac from FSU. Solid pick for me, 6'10", wingspan like 7'3", 7'4". The kid's growing. Intimidation, plays great defense. So, hey, took a stretch, but I like him. McConan from AZ.
Yeah.
He went over he got picked up by the Bulls.
Well, in that trade.
Yeah, he's a stretch.
Yeah.
He can shoot threes. So, again, the league is going to that. What about the New York Knicks?
What about him?
Picking the kid from France.
He's probably
I think Ntilikina? Yeah.
Yeah, Phil Jackson.
Yeah, Phil Jackson. No, let me tell you why.
Phil Jackson.
What is Phil Jackson like in the triangle offense?
Well, he likes ball movement.
He likes tall guards.
Oh, all his guards have been tall, except for Derek Fisher.
Yeah.
But you got 6'6" Jordan. You had 6'7" Kobe. You know, Harper was 6'6".
He likes big guards in triangle offense, so it didn't surprise me. Defensive oriented. I'm not. When I say it didn't surprise me, I understood why he did it. I don't know if that was necessarily the pick at that position for them. But who's trusting Phil Jackson at this point?
The Knicks.
Nah.
James Dolan letting that dude do whatever. Ruin it. I don't care.
Did you know that did you have a problem with Dolan not being at the draft?
No.
No, I didn't either. I mean,
he don't care about the Knicks.
Everybody making they look for every story. Look, man. If I own a Chick-fil-A, I don't need to be there. I got a manager.
If you own.
Well, I own like 10% of a Chick-fil-A. I own the ice cream. But I don't have a problem with that. Everybody's making a story.
No, they just want to talk.
Even if you show up, what are you doing? Nothing.
Clapping.
That's it. And you didn't have the first pick. If you had the first pick, then we got something to talk about.
Right. Nah.
Come on, man.
I don't think the kid's going to be very good, though.
Dennis Smith from North Carolina State.
That's a sneaky one.
That's a steal.
That's
Dallas Mavericks got a steal in the draft. And their type of offense that they play in terms of the motion, pick and roll, excellent player for that. Yeah. And before he got injured, he was number one point guard coming out.
He was the man.
He's one of, I think he was a top 4 player coming out of high school. But he got the knee injury, slowed up a little bit. He still balled out at NC State. Right. His numbers are equivalent to Fultz. So that's a steal in the draft. Malik Monk going to the Hornets.
I like it.
I do too. They finally got somebody who can shoot the ball.
Yeah, I like it. So you put him with my Kimba?
One, he's coming off the bench, but go ahead.
Who?
I can't. It's hard to start. You can't start Monk right now. He's 3 or 4 years from starting.
He gonna start. Who else you gonna start besides him?
I don't care.
Yeah.
This is why. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why they can't start.
He's starting.
Let me tell you what. Look at this, America.
I can't.
From logical sense, Kemba Walker's 5'10" in heels. Monk is 6'4" playing the 2. They can't match up with any team in the NBA.
I know you didn't say that kid was 5'10" in heels.
In heels. They can't match with anybody in the NBA with those guards. It's the equivalent of the Clippers damn near.
Right, but the Clippers
and Monk don't play defense. And Monk don't play defense.
Neither does Redick.
And why I keep talking about the Clippers.
Yeah, but Redick can shoot it. So
he's not going to start for 2 to 3 years.
He's going to start.
I got money on that one.
Okay, you're going to lose it.
Luke Kennard went to Detroit. Probably the best shooter in the draft.
Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell, Utah. Edric Adebayo from out of Kentucky went to the Heat. Twin Towers. He's coming off the bench. Twin Towers, though. I actually like the pick from a defensive standpoint for them.
But you already have a defensive stud.
But when he goes to the bench, I still maintain that on the floor.
Yeah, but I think they're going to end up playing both of them a lot.
Not initially. They're probably going to try it out a little bit.
They're going to try it out.
To see who can manipulate the floor.
Yeah.
But I do like the pick based on where they have 14th in the draft. I like the pick. And then your boy Justin Jackson goes to Portland.
I like it.
That's a good pick for them because the floor is already stretched.
And he can shoot it.
The problem they had is
their 3 sucked.
Yeah.
Their 3 sucked.
Between Lillard and your boy,
I mean,
no one else can really create a shot.
So now you
not that Jackson's gonna create the shot, but he's gonna stretch the floor.
Yeah, you gotta be respectful of his shot, man. So.
But they might have got the steal of the draft. Giles.
You think so?
Ja was projected at 1 or 2 coming out of high school until he got the injury.
Yeah, at one point he was the number one point guard in high school.
Might have gotten a steal from the draft.
So they have a good backup now.
Yeah, but if he can get through these injuries, fully healed, he's a starter in Portland without a doubt.
Where are you gonna put him?
It doesn't make a difference. Somebody's sitting down. If this guy comes to, if he shows
you're
up.
not sitting one of those two guys.
No, he's 6'10", 6'11".
I 6'10", 6'11", but
Jackson's at the 3.
Can he shoot?
Yeah.
I ain't really seen him shoot. I know
He was
can handle the
injured.
ball.
He was injured at Duke.
I know he can handle the ball.
He can handle Rocket 6'10". He was injured at Duke. So he was coming off his knee injury, never really materialized to what he is because he still was injured.
Right.
So in 2 years,
can he shoot?
Yes.
If
He was
can shoot,
projected
okay.
1 or 2 high school player coming out.
Yeah,
depending on who you talk to.
Yeah, he can. I know he can handle the rock. So that we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. So hey, what's up, Kim Ross? What do you think about the Butler trade?
That snuck up on me, bro. I don't even know how that.
Oh, I told you he was gone.
Yeah, well, I knew he was gone. I
told
was
you he
trying
was
to get
gone.
him to Cleveland. Cleveland ain't want to listen to me again.
But Chicago's like, why are we gonna make you better to whoop our ass?
Yeah,
That's what it came down to.
I'm gonna send him to the West.
Yeah.
But man, I do like him, the big cat, and Wiggins.
Oh yeah.
I like that. But I was surprised they gave up Chris Dunn instead of Rubio. I was really surprised with that. And I know Chris Dunn didn't have a great rookie year. But man, I was like, man.
If they asked me for Dunn, because Chicago wanted Dunn last year, I'm keeping Rubio because it's going to take Dunn 2 to 3 years to materialize to the point guard you want.
Yeah, but he's going to be so much better than Rubio.
But I can go out and get me one later. But Rubio, because, okay, do you wait 2 or 3 years based on where they at? Because, you know, they still got to try to re-sign because the extension for Wiggins is this year, where they can extend his contract,
right.
And then Towns is next year.
Yeah.
So you got to show these guys you about it right now. With Dunn, you're still going to maybe win 6, 7 games more with Dunn if you could do that with him. Because you're forcing him into the starting lineup and he's not necessarily ready. But Rubio, based on getting Butler, Rubio don't even have to shoot.
Thank God.
Yeah, he can't shoot. So they may bag up off of him, but then you got 3 threats.
Legit threats.
Okay, prior to this, you had 2 threats.
Yeah, I get it.
Now with 3 threats, I can't really say, hey, I'm not going to check Rubio, go ahead and shoot. Okay, you're just going to practice threes all summer long, Rubio. But with 3 threats, and what Butler brings to them, defense mentality.
Yeah.
What does Thibodeau like to do?
Defense.
Defense.
Bro. That's his thing.
Now you got your lead horse who can show them how to play defense, because Towns is horrible defensively. Wiggins is one of the better defensive players in the league at his position. Yeah. Now you got that mentality there.
You got it. You got a two-way player, probably the top 2, top 3 two-way player in the league, and then he plays defense with another guy that plays defense, Wiggins. So what does Golden State do to you?
And they can switch.
Yeah. What does Golden State do to you?
Stretch you out.
Stretch you out, and then next thing you know, they bombing threes on you. Now you can't stretch them out.
No,
because they're just going to switch.
They're going to play like Cleveland.
Right.
And that's why Cleveland played against Golden State so well.
And that's going to be a problem.
Switch. That's a problem.
And now I can also, I'm going to eat you up inside on offense, because Big Cat is right there in the middle. And, you double me, I'm going to kick it out to Butler. You know, like,
hey,
they're going to be really good.
They're going to be good.
They're probably in
I got them at
7 seed, 6 seed.
I got them at
in the West.
I got them at the 6th seed.
Okay.
Barring injury, or they click very soon in terms of the beginning of the season. They click as a team. They can get as high as the 5th seed, but I got them at the 6th.
I can agree with that. I can dig that. That's a.
I mean, they were right there this year. They were only like 2 games out this year.
Right. So they'll get to the 6th seed. There are going to be some people falling out of the Western Conference. That were in the playoffs this year.
Yeah, it's been a lot of movement. It's been a lot of movement. So with that being said, were you surprised that Paul George didn't get moved?
Yeah.
I'm not.
No,
Indiana's stupid.
They're moving him, though.
Yeah, but
they're moving him. And I'm telling you, I think Kevin Love is on his way there. They just want to package something else up with.
What else are you going to give them with Love?
Whatever they want. You already know who they not going to give them.
Okay, but
you already know who they not going to give them.
If you're Indiana, what do you want?
Pick. Yeah, I'll tell you 4 who you not getting.
But I'm saying, okay, you know you're not getting Kyrie Thompson and LeBron. That's a given.
Right.
Okay? Mm-hmm. Who do you want If you're Indiana, who you want coming over there with Love? I'm asking you. If you're a GM in Indiana, who you want?
I'd probably take Shumpert.
No.
I probably would.
But where you going? Okay, if you
I'm just taking Shumpert. If you tell me, hey, come to my team, I give you 3 for 1.
Okay, you might be talking.
I give you 3 for 1.
But it's not worth 3 for 1.
Paul George for that 1 year and probably a title is worth that 1.
This is where Indiana made a mistake. His contract is up after what?
Next year.
Next year. Right. So you already know he gone, right?
Yeah.
The man told you 2-3 months ago, I'm gone.
Right.
Did you really think that you can talk him into staying in Indiana and the kid told you he wants to be in LA? No. Mm-hmm. At that moment, I'm on the phone. Because when somebody goes public, they mean business.
They do.
It's one thing when it's just rumbling on the sideline, my camp, or just talking ESPN. This dude told you, I'm not going to stay here.
In your face.
In your face.
And everybody else.
At that moment, I'm willing and dealing.
Right. And that's why I'm saying, like.
They have no leverage now.
Nothing.
That's why I can't see Cleveland saying, well, here's 3 players.
Cleveland got to do something to entice LeBron. And the way you can entice LeBron is saying, hey, I'll get Paul George. We got to give up Love. We got to give up Shumpert, and maybe
it's a loan for 1 year.
It's a loan for 1 year, but I'm gonna leave it up to you, LeBron, to try to convince him.
All right, check this out. All right, because I keep giving all you guys the exclusives. Everything I've said has really materialized.
All right, all right, LeVar Ball.
No. Oh, that hurt. But I gotta give Ball credit because he took the pressure off his kid. And where's his kid? Where he said he was gonna be.
He showed up.
Can't hate on the man.
He showed up.
If they loan out George for a year, no matter if they win a title or not, could LeBron and George go to LA?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, kid.
LeBron got a $20 million mansion in Brentwood.
I'm just 1 year together. He said, you know what? We're going to loan you. Because you know George is still going to LA, even if he goes to Cleveland. He's going to LA. There's nothing to keep somebody in Cleveland. I'm sorry. I love you, but it's not. Loan them for that year. Look,
rings. You can get 2 rings. You ain't gonna never get a ring.
But if he gets that ring in Cleveland, I definitely don't need to stay because I got my ring. I don't need to win 2 and 3 in Cleveland. I got a ring.
I agree.
LeBron's not gonna stay. He hates Dan Gilbert. He's gonna honor this 1 year. And I told you, if Dan Gilbert doesn't make a move, LeBron is gone anyway.
Dan Gilbert gonna make a move, but
can you see LeBron and George
in LA?
In LA.
That's bad, bro.
This the only reason I would question maybe not because I don't think him and Ball. Because who does the offense need to go through with LeBron?
LeBron. But I think LeBron would. I think he would step back. I think by that time maybe his game would change a little bit.
Man, please.
You don't think so?
No.
What does he got to prove?
A-types don't step back. Did you not?
Did you say he's an A-type?
Yeah.
No, bro, he's not.
Everything. Look, he's a passive aggressive. Everything has to go through me.
But he's passive aggressive.
The way he deals with the media, throwing stuff out there, woe is me, blaming somebody. Everything is good. Next thing you know, next day, man, they doing this. We need better players.
He's passive aggressive.
It is, dog.
I tell you what. If anybody can control him, it's Magic.
Magic can't control LeBron.
Okay.
What is it?
And I tell you what, if Magic can't control you, you ain't coming to LA.
Okay, but then he may not be there.
Then see you later.
I'm just saying, he's not gonna be there. You're the GM. From LeBron's standpoint. You got the alpha mentality. Everywhere you go, you're the alpha. Especially after joining him away when he learned how to be a winner.
Yeah, but was he an alpha when he first got there?
No, but once he learned how to win after that first year, did he become the alpha of that team? He said, you know what? Everything needs to go through you, LeBron. Because the first year, it was going through him and Wade. So no one had control.
Let's be real. That happened because Wade came to him and said, the only way we're going to win is if you take control.
Again.
So if I got to tell you to be the man, you not the man.
We have the media has blown this dude up to the idea that he really thinks he's the man.
No, he's not. He's the man in Cleveland because he's better than everybody. When he plays,
he's better than everybody in the league. What are you talking about?
Yo, when Dwayne Wade had to go to him and say, look, bro, the only way we gonna win is if you take control.
All I'm saying is
you can't be the top dog.
You know I'm not gonna sit here and boast for no man. But I would say this. He has some bitch assness in him.
A little bit.
And somebody got to smack you, make you wake up. And that's what Wade did. Okay. He had a little bit of bitch assness in him. Can we not agree to this?
Okay.
All right. Wade slapped him, had to do the whole Jedi mind trick on him. Only way we're gonna do it, we go through you. Okay. Makes sense. Stop.
Listen, if you're gonna be on a Mount Rushmore, you can't ever have no bitch assness in you.
Hey, apparently you can because all LeBron fans got him the best player
I'm a
ever.
LeBron fan.
But they got him the best ever because. All right. Again, that's my point. Stay with me.
Top 5, but
Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, opt out.
yep.
So, what do you think they're gonna do? They're free agents. Well, of course I'm gonna opt out. I gotta see the bigger and the best, bigger and better deal, so to speak.
Well, ain't no deal gonna get any better than what Clippers can get.
Yeah, but at this point in Paul's career, his bigger and better deal is where can I possibly go to win a chip?
Is it, man?
Well, you're not winning chip and Clippers. I'm not saying. Look, you give me
$50 million.
$50 million. I'll buy a ring.
Extra.
I'll buy a ring for my best friend LeBron.
Right. LeBron can give me one.
Can somebody make a duplicate, please?
I'm telling you,
50 mil?
Extra
Man,
50 mil.
you give me extra 50 mil, I'll go 500. 41 and 41. 50 mil, kid?
That's what I'm just saying. 5 years, $205 million. Goodness gracious.
I respect Chris Paul's game.
How can you turn that down?
I love Chris Paul's tenacity, but I never argue for Chris Paul.
All right.
He dominates the ball far too much. Everything has to go through him, which is the problem. That's an offense from 15 years ago where the point guard led everything, did everything. Now it's all about ball movement. Mm-hmm. All the successful teams, three-peats and everything, Chicago, LA, what San Antonio has done, what Miami did, ball movement. And the problem with the Clippers, when it gets crunch time and everything has to go through one player, everybody's watching.
Yep.
We had a bad game. Remember when they were up against Golden State and they choked?
Yeah.
Their series and win, they choked it out.
I remember when they were up against Houston and choked
it out.
Yeah.
Because it's going through one guy. Yeah, you say, well, hey, everything goes through LeBron. But here's the deal with LeBron. LeBron gets a double team. Ain't nobody double teaming Chris Paul.
Nobody is.
Well, I'm double teaming Chris Paul.
Right.
Stop it.
Nobody's.
LeBron gets a double team. He's going to hit the open man. Chris Paul's trying to break you down. Lob City. Or throw a little hitch pass out to the wing. Redick or somebody coming off a curl for the jump shot. Mm-hmm. Pop can get something out of Chris Paul, though. Because he will force him to facilitate within that offense in terms of give it up, go.
He could.
Better pick and roll action, better cutting around the pick and roll. Because Clippers don't have good ball player movement off the pick and roll.
This is your last time to get paid.
Yeah, it is.
You're not going to get another big contract.
This is it.
So and I've made a lot of money already. So how much does a ring matter to him?
What's up, Patty?
That's what it comes out. How much does that ring matter to you?
My girl got no bitch asses. Yeah, hashtag that. Put that dude on it too, baby, so you know where it came from.
Hashtag no bitch asses. A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. You can say what you want. Yeah, a little bit.
So I'm gonna say, I don't know, man. That's hard to turn down, bro. And I'm 32, and I know I'm not getting another contract. I know, not a contract like that. I might get 1 year deals, 2 year deals, get me to 40.
Man, I fought for my bonus of $80, man. We're talking 50 mil. 50 mil?
We gonna average 30-something million a year.
50 mil?
And
well, they're not gonna give him 200. Chris Paul is gonna range between 30 and 33.
Okay, so you're gonna give him a 4-year, $180 million deal.
Well, my math is a little different. So 4 years at 30 mil, maybe a little lower than that, but it's okay.
180 million. I'm telling you, that's what they're gonna give him.
Then they're stupid.
That's what they're gonna give him.
And then they're dumb as hell. They get this kid on 80 million. Who hasn't even been into the Western Conference Finals? You gonna get this dude 180 mil?
Yeah.
Then you are the Clippers. And you are Doc Rivers, who got escalated as a coach because he had the big three, didn't do a damn thing before the big three. You got the big three, and all of a sudden, well, Doc Rivers is one of the best coaches in the league. Kiss my black ass. No, he's not.
I'm going to tell you this. There's a new sheriff in town in Clippers land, though.
Oh, he paid luxury tax.
Jerry West is running that team now.
How you tell Jerry no?
First
Players
of all,
in the league got mad respect for Jerry.
As you just said, Jerry gonna be like, he gonna sit Chris down and say, Chris, listen.
For the better of the team.
For the better of the team.
What's up, Gary?
I'm gonna offer you this 4-year, $160 million deal.
Okay. Still too much. But go ahead.
I agree. Whatever. And Chris Paul will probably take it just because that's Jerry West.
Yeah. Jerry West is going to have a plan.
Right. And it'll be like, hey, this is
and
what
one thing
I
about
see.
Jerry West,
This is who I'm going to go get for you.
he is going to achieve his plan or come dang close because you know he's going to give it 100.
Right.
He's got the credibility in the league.
Now, my thing is, I want to see what it does with Blake Griffin. Because I don't think he's going to give Blake Griffin that.
No, Blake got to go. You know how I feel about Blake. I mean, he's like the Tin Man from the Wizard of Oz, man. No heart.
Wow.
It is amazing to me. Stay with me here.
Wow. I don't know if I can.
Blake will
call
jump
that man 10 man.
46 inches in the air to dunk on you.
He will.
But will jump 8 inches to shoot a layup if somebody's guarding him. He'll jump 4 inches to block a shot. 12 to rebound.
Okay.
Just no heart, dude. He don't show up in big moments. I can't get this dude 30 million. And you're not gonna show up in big moments. Not the Clippers. Somebody's gonna pay this kid.
Yeah.
But you're not winning with this kid. The only way you're gonna win with him is you got a true alpha on your team. Durant, a Kawhi Leonard, a LeBron James.
Russell Westbrook.
You're not winning with Russell.
I'm just.
If you can't win, okay, I
you
said.
said a true alpha. Russell.
But
is
I
a
said
true
like.
alpha.
Westbrook is an alpha, but he's not a winning alpha. He couldn't win with Durant. You think he gonna win with Griffin?
I don't. They won't win, but they'll probably pay him. Oklahoma City will probably pay him.
Yeah, Oklahoma City. He can go home.
I can see. Yeah, I can see.
I can see that. I can see that.
But I don't see Jerry West saying, "Here you go, Blake."
No.
So he'll take that money and go.
Speaking
get
of Chris Paul and Blake, let's talk about some big All-Star trade blunders. And I say All-Star blunders meaning that hey, these trades happen and what actually took place with the teams who gathered these players.
Let's do
it. Carmelo going to New York. Look, man, I've been on Carmelo.
He forced his way to New York. And
can he score the ball? Yes. He just doesn't make anybody better. He needs pieces, the right pieces around him.
Yeah. Are they going to buy him out?
No, he has no trade clause. Don't matter.
Yeah, but he can still buy him out.
Or he can buy him out, but with a no trade clause, I don't think he will. Now, if they say, here, Carmelo, his 50 mil go away. Bye.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
But I don't see that. I don't. Who knows with Phil Jackson? I mean, he literally hates Carmelo.
For whatever reason.
He literally hates Carmelo.
Ain't do nothing to this dude, man, and he hates him. But
so I wouldn't be surprised if they did it, man, but that'd be the only way I leave. Somebody gonna have to give me the big fat signing bonus.
Oh, I think they're gonna buy him out.
They're gonna have to buy me out with some loot. Boogie Cousins. I don't really count that as a flop because they don't have the pieces around him and Davis. They didn't have the pieces with Davis anyway, and they dang sure don't have them with Boogie going there. One thing that team needs is they need some defensive wing players, some scorers from the outside, and a true point guard. Because Jrue Holiday is not a true point guard. He's a tweener to me. He gets it done, but not at a very high level at the point.
No, he's average.
Yeah, he's average.
Average NBA player.
But if I got two studs, I got to be better than average. Yeah. Or I got to put the pieces around them so my average is okay. It works for this team.
Yeah.
You need average players to get it done. B.J. Armstrong made a lot of money, a lot of rings being average.
Very average.
So, but you got to have pieces around him.
Right.
Paul Gasol, no winning.
Right.
Love, but I have an asterisk because they won a title. But when they won a title, he averaged like 7 points a game. So damn Love. Deron Williams when he was in Utah
and went to New Jersey.
Yeah.
These dudes be playing these teams, bro. They be playing them hard because they get to these teams.
Hey man, Deron was the truth in Utah, but he don't care.
He was the truth.
He don't care. He told you, I care about my family.
Right.
He don't care.
I'm making his money.
Don't care.
I'm making his money.
During Gradges going over
to Miami.
We're talking about Chris Paul because he went from New Orleans, of course, to the Clippers.
He actually went to the Lakers, and then
rescinded the trade because the league owned New Orleans at the time because they didn't have the team didn't have a majority owner.
In Chris Paul's defense, that's why you ain't got no ring.
Yes, blame the league for your lack of a ring.
Because
him and Kobe could have been something special.
Oh boy.
Something special. Dwight Howard.
How many times?
It don't make a difference.
Every time?
And now he's in Charlotte.
Yeah.
But I think he'd be good for Charlotte because Charlotte plays great defense. All he has to do is touch the ball a couple times. That's all he wants.
If he plans on playing defense, he would fit in. He'll fit in very well.
Yeah, he plays D. The bad thing that happened to Dwight Howard is, remember, when he came into the league, centers were making that transition from back to the basket to outside shooting. Mm-hmm. At that time, he could just be in the lane posting because his center couldn't go to the outside and shoot shots.
Right.
Now with the pick and roll,
he got to go out there.
He got to go out and play. Right. He's getting exposed. He's my top 3 worst pick and roll big man in the league.
Well, he got a lot of miles on him too.
Yeah, and he never bends. You know, it's like his knees are locked straight.
Yeah, he stands straight up.
Mavs opted out of Dirk's contract, 2 for $50 million.
Yep. But they're going to get him.
They're going to get him. They're going to do the same thing with Tim Duncan. So instead of 1 year, $25 million balloon payment for his last year, they probably going to have him a 2 or 3 year contract. Kind of like Tim is still getting paid from San Antonio. He got paid last year. You know, he didn't play. Yeah. So that's what you got to do.
They're going to take care of him.
You got to do it. So the NBA Awards is tomorrow.
Yep.
Who you got for MVP?
The person I've been saying the whole time. The dude that averaged a triple-double.
Got to be. Now, they say that this is a regular season award. And I agree. What's up, Christian? Hey, Colonel Bledsoe. What's up? They say it's a regular season MVP award.
As it should
yeah,
be.
But how do you, as a voter, let's be honest, how can I look at the regular season if you don't have the award show till after the playoffs?
The NFL does it.
Yeah, but the NBA is so fickle. So fickle. So,
but it's right after the conference championship games for the NFL.
Man,
so
the championship series last week, 2 weeks ago.
Right.
So what happens is, in this situation, everybody's going to look at Harden bombing in the playoffs.
Oh, I don't. It was a close race anyway, but him looking like that against the last image I had of him looking crazy against San Antonio.
Entire team in the warm-up line. He's on the bench with Dan Antonio. He got a clipboard looking the other way. Yeah. And Dan Antonio, they put a little box over his head. He was like, man, this little bitch. This dude done bitched out on me.
Yeah, now.
Really, man?
Now I know who I'm dealing with.
Yeah,
really? But of course it's going to be. I think it may be it'll be a close race.
It'll be close, but I think Russell will get it. I'm not going to be mad either way, but I think Russell will get it.
Do you think Russell's going to take a shot?
Well, the man got the ring. All he can do is take shots.
Okay. So,
and Durant don't have to say anything. I left you. I got a ring.
Right.
I don't need to say a word if I'm Durant.
And then Russell's going to be, you left me. I got this. Yo, I'm just saying. Do you think Russell being as petty as he is?
Yes.
Do you think he's going to take a shot at him?
Yes. I do believe. There's some pettiness there, and I do believe he will say something. I don't know what.
I can't wait to find out, though.
But he will, and I think all intriguing minds want to know what he's going to say.
Right.
Defensive Player of the Year, Green, Gobert, or Kawhi?
If I had a vote, it'd be Kawhi.
Ain't no doubt about it.
But who do I think is going to win? It's going to be Green. Because I don't think they're going to give it to Kawhi 3 years in a row. So they're going to give it
How many years in a row did Bird win the MVP of the league?
3.
Okay.
Dwight won Defensive Player of the Year 3 years in a row. I just don't think they're going to give it to Kawhi.
This is why I got Kawhi. Kawhi and Green play exceptional team defense, right?
Yeah.
Green can't shut nobody down like Kawhi.
Nope.
I can stick Kawhi on any player on your team other than a true center or a true big man like Davis, Boogie, those type of players. And you're going to struggle getting buckets.
Yes, I agree. But I think this is the year that Draymond finally breaks through.
The media doesn't like Green.
Okay.
I got Kawhi.
I got Green.
All right.
I think it should be Kawhi, though. I'm going to go on record.
What's up, Wash?
I'm going to go on record and say it should be Kawhi. But I think Green's going to win it.
Okay, that's fair. Coach.
D'Antoni.
D'Antoni has to win it. Yeah. You got Spoelstra and Popovich, but D'Antoni, what he did with Houston.
Spoelstra really should win it. He had nothing, bro. And then next thing you know, that team was fighting for a playoff spot.
And Houston has what?
Offense.
But Houston has what?
They picked up a lot of players.
Okay, but Houston has what? They got a bunch.
They have an MVP candidate.
Okay, but I'm saying they picked up a lot of players that really nobody wanted and put them on one. It was like, it's fool's gold. Don't get me wrong. It's like Phoenix Suns. Everybody was talking about the Phoenix Suns and all this, but they don't play defense. You're not going to win a championship just running and shooting the ball.
Isn't this what D'Antoni do pretty much every year
yes,
he goes to a new team?
but that's why it's a regular season. I love what Spoelstra did. I love what Popovich did.
But he does it every year.
Yes.
So you kind of overlook that.
But they penalize him because he does it every year,
Right.
and it's not necessarily fair. So any one of those three they call up to the podium for this award, I'm behind him 100.
D'Antoni's going to win it.
I think he's going to win, but I'm behind 100. I love what Spoelstra did. I definitely love what Pop does every year.
Yep.
Absolutely love it. Rookie of the year, Dario, Embiid, or Brogdon?
I like Brogdon, man. I feel Brogdon. I don't want to say Embiid because he only played 31 games.
I think that should wipe him out. He gave you 27 and 2.
He played 31 games.
31 games.
But Brogdon, man.
Dario gave you 12 and 6. He balled out the second half once Embiid was out the game or was injured. Brogdon is just stability 10 and 4.
But a heck of a defensive player.
Heck of a defensive player.
Heck of a defensive
player.
So I think
it's a two-man race. I don't think it's fair to give Embiid the rookie of the year playing 30 games.
Right.
So I think it's a two-horse race, so to speak.
So who you got? I got Brogdon.
Everybody just, it's like they don't want Philly to be happy. So
No, Philly did this to themselves.
but I'm just saying, the media, news, no, I mean,
So you're going to give it to him?
I think that, I'm just going to pick Brogdon because I think people just
Okay.
don't like Philly, man.
Nah.
They don't want Philly to be happy.
Okay, I dig it. I dig it. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all.
Hey, man, for those joining in on Facebook, got the green screen. You're like, what the heck is going on here? These guys are turning on the switch. We're on YouTube Live. The link is there. Click in and get the studio production. The Facebook is just a way for you guys to truly interact. We can see it right here on the screen and answer any questions and join you into the show. So don't think we cheap. We didn't turn on the switch to the green screen. That's what's up.
No, you could post your questions on YouTube Live once you go on it.
Yeah, you hit the chat room.
Hit the chat room.
No, we don't have a bad producer. He's all that. We're just doing something different tonight. So before I get into that dude, not that dude, something came up about, I got a question about Kaepernick.
What about it?
Muhammad Abdul-Rauf or Chris Jackson.
Chris Jackson, baby.
That's what we know him by.
Chris Jackson,
But I respect
baby.
the man's name.
Yeah.
Somebody's talking to me about Kaepernick, similar to the same thing that Chris Jackson or Muhammad Abdul-Rauf has gone through when he played the Denver Nuggets, and it is.
100%.
He couldn't get a job after he wouldn't stand for the flag.
Right.
And like Kaepernick, it was a peaceful protest. Now, I'm not going to be on either side, but I understand both sides. And sometimes we don't want to look through the eyes of other people. The first thing we want to do is defend. Because believe me, I fought for our country, 20 years in the military. I know what it means to go downrange and support or whatever endeavor we have overseas in the Middle East. So I get it. But there is a lot of truth to what goes on here in the United States in terms of what we fight for and the way we treat not just brown skin, but the way we just treat people in our country. But in this in particular, they're talking about people of brown color, whether it be Hispanic Americans, Black Americans, or whoever it may be, Muslim Americans, whoever it may be. And yes, our system is slighted. I'm gonna say that won't be unfair. Yes, the system can abuse people of color. All right, but that doesn't mean that everybody's corrupt. So I kind of get both sides. This is great America, stand for your flag, support the country. I get it. But Kaepernick has definitely been blackballed.
Yes.
The owner for the Giants and your president, or I'm sorry, our president.
It's over.
It's a done deal.
He's done, bro.
CFL.
Yeah. If he wants to keep playing, he might just be one of those big activists now. But he is done.
What's up, Huff?
And I said this a while ago.
Yeah,
and you said, no, I think somebody gonna pick him up. And I was hoping you was right, bro.
Oh, hey, man.
I was like, man, I hope you're right, bro. But I think you could tell by the people that were getting picked up, you're like, I don't get it. I really don't get it. He's done. He can't be touched.
But what they do, when they were picking up all the players, they said, well, Kaepernick still wants to be a starter.
No, you don't.
What?
No, you don't.
The man wants to get on the team and earn his opportunity.
Right.
If he's going to Seattle, do you think the guy wants to be a starter like he's going to be a starter with Russell Wilson?
He ain't superseding Russell Wilson. So he going there just to play.
Again,
So I'm telling you, I knew it. I felt
like I
it.
say again, both sides of this argument have some valid concerns and points. But at the same time, sometimes don't look through just your eyes, look through somebody else's eyes to see what's going on and formulate an opinion by getting all your facts.
When you get blackballed,
We're quick to say, and I'm telling you this, it only takes one knucklehead to make the police force look a certain way.
Right.
But I don't look at that one knucklehead and say all policemen are bad and do the wrong thing. But there's always that one knucklehead, no matter what endeavor. Think of your job. It's that one knucklehead that F's it up for everyone. And a couple of people cannot mess up what our police force do every day on behalf of us. But I'm also not naive to not to realize that because of those knuckleheads, we're in the situation that we're in now in terms of people taking both sides here. And I get it. Just look through other eyes of someone else.
Get blackballed,
what's up, Wood? What's up, B?
It's over.
It's over. So let's get to the part of the show as we get ready to conclude. We call it That Dude and Not That Dude. That dude, people that just balled out. Not that dude, people who just didn't show up. We don't like to call professional athletes scrubs because they're the best of the best. They're the top 1-2%. So they're not scrubs.
No.
But sometimes they don't show up.
This is true.
And it happens. For that dude, who you got?
Or David Carr. David Carr.
For 5 year, 125?
He is the highest paid, annually highest paid quarterback in the NFL. Good for him. You went from a second round pick to the highest paid quarterback in the NFL in 3 years.
Okay.
God bless you, man. You worked it.
I don't look at it that way. I don't look at the highest paid for this reason.
Oh, he is, though.
I mean, he is, but I don't look at it this way because Tom Brady and these other great quarterbacks, when they realize restructuring the contract.
They're on a different level.
Yeah, but I'm saying the restructuring the contract comes with wisdom so you can get other players. So what I'm hoping with this is they signed to this contract and he turns around when they need to restructure, which I think he will do.
He'll only do that if he get a ring.
Get a ring or
Rings.
a legitimate player coming in.
Right.
That he respects.
Other than that, he ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Like, no, Tom Brady does it because
the back end.
the rings.
And the bonus.
And I'm going to get my money.
I'm getting my money.
But
believe me, with his wife Giselle about her business, he getting that paper.
Getting that paper.
He getting that paper,
don't
baby.
Think he getting shorted.
I got the Minnesota Timberwolves for making a trade for Butler, kid.
Okay.
I thought that was a great trade.
Thibodeau.
I think it was a great trade, man. I'm not saying they're competing for a championship, but if you look at the Timberwolves and their young unit, a vet, stability, both sides of the ball, can teach them defense.
I'm with it.
I love that trade, man. I really like that trade for Butler. Because Chicago management, bunch of idiots. Don't you remember, guys? They effed up Jordan his last year of the contract.
Yeah.
Because Jordan's like, I want to come back and do it one more time for a 4P.
Nope.
They screwed that up. Right. So if they screw Jordan, you got to know they're going to screw you. Ask Derrick Rose. But here's also contributed to his injury. You got anybody else with that dude for our crossover?
Andre Ward. Andre Ward.
Give it to him.
And still, undefeated, light heavyweight champion of the world. He left no doubt this time. He knocked that kid out.
Took care of business.
Even the kid, even Kovalev. I don't like the way Kovalev lost. Everybody talking about the loss. Look, the right hand stunned that kid. And next thing you know, he went to the body, and Kovalev was sitting on the ropes. It wasn't like he was fighting back. So, good on him. Andre Ward, I salute you, pimp.
I know I got a that dude moment for Mayweather and McGregor actually having a fight date.
I don't even care. Man, you know how much money them cats about to get paid, man. And you know, I'm going to be one of them people. My dumb ass going to buy the fight.
I'm watching the show, dog. Why not?
I'm watching that fight.
McGregor
I know
has a puncher's chance.
I don't want to hear that.
That's what I'm saying. But
everybody you get in the ring.
But that's what I'm saying.
Everybody got a puncher's chance.
But the problem is, you can't hit him.
So he don't have no chance.
That's all he has.
He don't have a chance.
Okay, a puncher's chance is 0.0025%.
Okay.
Mayweather may go this way, and he throws a lucky punch, but the chances are slim and none. Mayweather, this is going to happen. You think that Canelo, remember when he fought Canelo?
Worked him.
Everybody running their mouth about Canelo.
Canelo was 22 at the time.
Yeah. And remember I told you some people from the job were like, well, Canelo will beat him now. He was a young fighter.
No, he wouldn't.
You got the systems fight. You got Arteezy,
Canelo beat him now?
Yeah.
I tell you what, Canelo don't want to fight him now.
This is what happened with Canelo. He'll throw a punch and we get hit 2 or 3 times before we even reach this destination.
Did you see how frustrated?
That's what's going to happen with McGregor.
Right.
Canelo was like, "Who hit somebody in the ring? Who hit me?"
Nobody's ever seen Canelo get frustrated like that, and Canelo has dominated other people, but
Got his ass whooped.
Got worked by.
You know,
dudes
you
that
may
was-
see some Muhammad Ali in this fight. This is what I mean. Your boy Mayweather hit him a couple times, start talking to him.
Say my name.
Say my name. You wanted this? You want some of this? Pop, pop, pop.
I tell you what, I'm gonna make a bet, but I'm gonna just bet that it goes to decision, and Mayweather wins. I'm not betting that Conor knocks him out.
Here's my bet. Producer, put this down on wax. All right? I mean, look good for this, what I'm about to say here. Then again, I don't need to clean up. Look here.
All right.
You remember Rocky 3?
Yeah.
Clubber Lang?
Yeah. Clubber Lang. Yeah.
Remember when he screamed out and yelled?
Yeah.
This is gonna happen. Floyd gonna be smacking him out his head. McGregor gonna lose his mind for a second. He's either gonna kick him, take him down, or elbow him. He's gonna think he's in the UFC.
gonna do this?
He's gonna be that frustrated.
He gonna do that?
He may end up kicking Mayweather.
You know, you're not. I heard that, and I don't think he will. But it's my dumb butt.
If he kicks him, he's not getting disqualified.
Sure, he will.
It's gonna be 10-8. 10-8 round.
No, that's a DQ, bro.
It's gonna be 10-8 round.
It's boxing rules.
10-8 round.
You can't.
10-8 round.
You can't.
He's gonna kick him.
Oh,
You heard it here first.
What
Matter of fact,
round?
there's a line in Vegas. He's gonna kick him before the 7th round.
Oh, so you take.
I got him 7th round. He's gonna kick him.
I'll take that action.
Gotcha.
I'll take that action.
Not that dude.
Kovalev. I don't like the way you complaining. Going to protest the fight. Shut up, bro. Like, you lost. He didn't hurt me. Then why'd you wobble? Like,
I got Klay Thompson over in China, attempted to do a 360
and got sprited.
and forgot the rim was 10 feet.
And fell face first on the pavement. Yo, man.
Looking straight stank, because you know they had about 10 million fans out there.
Yeah. Now you know, Clay. You know.
You barely dunking a game now. You gonna do a 360, dude?
Right. You
Stop, kid.
You not that athletic, bro. You can't shoot it though.
Magic Johnson, for his comments about Russell. The man said he's a good player, but he's no leader. He didn't have to do that. He could have just said Russell's not a fit. We think Ball is a better fit for us. Sent Russ on his way. But Magic had to resort to being back in the day, because you know Magic don't bite his tongue.
No.
But as a GM, you do have to chew.
No, you don't.
That's not how you handle business, dog.
Yo, I'm
At any level.
Okay.
At any level. You don't ever have to badmouth somebody going out.
I don't think if it's bad mouth if it's the
You
truth.
sit. Dude, there's nothing in politics, sports.
I don't care about no politics.
I said politics, sports, your bad relationship that has to deal with truth. I said bad relationship. Because all you doing is lying, playing games.
Okay.
There ain't nothing doing with truth. You don't have to kick somebody when they down, dog.
I don't think he's down though. Like, you still an NBA player. You just going to Brooklyn.
He kicked him while he was down.
Okay.
The Pacers for not trading Paul George when they had the upper hand. Idiots.
Yeah, that's a dumb move. Yeah,
Idiots.
Now you have nothing.
Phil Jackson
Man, you got a lot of the not that dude.
for being Phil Jackson.
You going in on these people, man.
I'm not even going in. I'm just giving
You
up
are.
names. If you want me to go in, I'll go in. I'm trying to be nice right now.
Phil Jackson, just for being you.
He sucks as a GM.
So you can't say that and say Magic can't say somebody sucks.
Phil Jackson sucks because he's saying this crap that Magic is saying in Lakerland. You don't talk about your marquee player to the media. You don't talk about the player, your up-and-coming player, to the media in that way. You keep your business in your backyard.
But it wasn't an up-and-coming player.
I'm talking about, no.
Russell?
No. No, I'm talking about.
Porzingis?
Yeah, I'm talking about Theo Porzingis.
Porzingis. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, that's just stupid.
I hope he gets traded.
Man, he's trying to run a triangle offense with a bunch of squares and circles.
Yeah, it don't fit.
It don't fit.
I hear you.
And if you're the GM, why are you trying to tell the coach how to run the offense?
Because he really wants to be a coach.
Uh-huh.
That's what he was. That's what he is.
Well, he only shows up to 12 games a year.
Well, but he gets paid $12 million to do nothing.
Now, this is why I would say this. That's a great point, Ryan. Never hate the player.
Nah.
Hate the game.
You have to.
If they're paying that man $12 million, hey, I got love for you, Phil, for collecting $12 million.
I don't even have to go in the office.
He's doing everything in his power to get fired. He still can't get fired. He went to the job and pissed in the middle of the room and wrote Dolan in
MSG. And Dolan said, you still
You're
got
good, man. You so funny.
Yeah.
You're so funny.
You so funny.
Check this out. Before we end the show, I want to show you guys this commercial that Jordan just put out for Kawhi Leonard.
Because he's a Jordan Brand athlete.
Yes.
Jordan Brand.
My girl AT hooked me onto this, threw me this link. So I got to give this shout out. Dope commercial. This intellectual battle, so to speak, going back and forth on why Kawhi is either better offensively or defensively. Producer, cue the commercial as we get ready to end this show.
Gentlemen, the Kawhi question, offensive or defensive genius? Offense, you may proceed.
Thank you. Contention 1 is Kawhi gets buckets. The evidence substantiates a domination of all rounds. ISOs, post-ups, daggers off the dribble, fadeaway game winners. Contention 2, check the points and check the points again.
Defense, the floor is yours.
Contrary to the offensive rhetoric, it's a Quiet Storm's lockdown D that towers supreme. He's led the league in steals and defensive rating. The claw's like a supernova black hole, a shutdown corner, or a game-altering paradigm shift that silences his entire team.
But the man has hit game-winning dagger after game-winning dagger.
But he has more steals than fouls.
Yeah, but it's the threes that he makes that make the coaches think he runs on anti-freeze.
He's the reigning two-time defensive player of the year.
But his dunks, though?
He's everywhere on the court.
But his dunks, though.
Lockdown.
True shooting percentage.
Who can he not guard?
Gentlemen. Consider a hypothetical question. Could Kawhi get buckets on Kawhi?
Of course he could get buckets on Kawhi.
No, he cannot.
He can get buckets in any direction.
Makes every single offensive player.
Welcome back. Now, was that a dope commercial? That was all that.
I got
so
it.
as we get ready to say goodbye to everybody, thanks for all the support. Thanks for what you do. Check you guys out next week. Peace.
Yes, you know the drill. John and Rodney, them dudes keep it real. They keep it moving, you keep it still. You reach, they teach, and you'll reach it still. Live and facts on the break above the rim. Fan base loud as Westbrook thundering.